right, let's get some money going here.
Presenting Benny Goodman and his music.
There we go. And good morning, everybody. Morning, Chris. Hey, Kurt. Hey, Martin. Hey, Denise. Hey, Carolyn and Jennifer. Hey, Lavina. Morning, everybody. Working from home today. How are we going to do Find a Grave Friday from home? Watch and find out. Hey, Sherry. Hey, Stephen over on YouTube. Gladys.
I'm sorry.
Benny Goodman, ladies and gentlemen, the man with the torrid clarinet and the even more torrid band who purveys assorted rhythms, all danceable, in the urban room of the Congress Hotel in
Hey,
Chicago.
Sarah. Hey, Jordana.
First of all, one of Irving Berlin's greatest
Hey,
hits,
Sarah, you landed on free space. All right. Hey, Bob. Hey, Larry. Hey, Kathleen. Shopping this morning, not recommended. I was going to run a quick errand. I got my car shoveled out. There's not that much snow, really. As long as you're not out too long, doesn't feel too bad out there. It's manageable to me. Hey, Miles. Miles, you want to come say hi to everybody? Yeah. Pick Miles up. Yep, high of kidding. High of 0, yep. It's the wind that's a lot colder, but it's not that windy, so we're okay. Hey, Laura. Hey, Heather. Hey, Dana. Hey, Dina. Morning, Tom. Hey, Susan. Kathleen and Timothy. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Find a Grave Friday from home. That's kind of a new one for me. We'll see how that goes. Hey, Grandma Belle and Kelly. Different angle, too, as Aiden's still asleep in the living room. Oh. And normally I was going to try doing it, facing it like this, but it's just too bright. I sometimes have that angle for whiskey and a cookie. Probably what I'll be doing tonight. Hey, Diane and Ann. Hey, Rodney. I'll just position this myself just right here. Oh. It's a lot that goes into making these things look just right. In the back, you can see the curtains from the living room. Hey, Kirk. Kim, no, I'm not even sure it's actually cold enough to freeze pants properly out there. If it was windier, it probably would be. But it's got to be one of those real vortex kind of days. And today's not something to write home about. Yeah, Susan, the locker is our broom closet. It goes well next to the school desk here, which is from my old elementary school that they tore down a while ago. Always looks for books in the background. Well, you've come to the right place. Too many of these old-fashioned things here. That's interesting, having 4 cremain containers in the house. I know at some cemeteries they just have a shelf of unclaimed ones. I won't name names, but one of them looks like cookie jars, or they'll be in a box marked "Human Remains" with this Comic Sans font. Hey, Crit. Hey, Eileen. Do I read all of them? No, most of these are Ronnie's books, honestly. But this is some of our books. We have so many books. I used to like bookstores. Alright, we'll let Benny finish up this tune. I think it's time that we got started here. So, all right, well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome along to another FindaGrave Friday. So, welcome along. I'm Adam from Mysterious Chicago Tours, author of such books as Mysterious Chicago, the book, Just Kill Me, The Smart Aleck's Guide to American History, Murder Maps USA, new from Thames and Hudson, and Graceland Cemetery, Chicago Stories, Symbols, and Secrets. Now, most of you probably know that on FindaGrave Friday, every Friday morning at 10 o'clock Central, I go to some cemetery where I know a particular person is buried, but I don't look up where exactly in the cemetery it is or what the grave looks like or anything. We figure that out in the comments and play hot and cold until I find it. Sometimes I have sent some scouts ahead to make sure it is findable, because some of these cemeteries won't include section numbers or anything. But I got the thing kind of mounted, so it might shake a little bit here. But what we're going to do today is we are going to be working from home. I got this rigged up so we can do some Google Street Views. And last night, we did FindaGrave Friday. I'm going to try to make this a little more steady for you guys. So what we're going to do is, last night we did the time travel pub crawl Drink Like the Dickens. Today we are going to find the grave of Charles Dickens. Let's see how we can do this. If I go down over here, see here, well, first of all, let me just show you guys something cool that I found earlier today. Do women swear? This was a column in the New York World that mentioned a Chicago telephone operator was saying that she heard it all, and the people who swore the most were society women in Kenwood, a neighborhood next to Hyde Park here in Chicago. Naturally, I had to find out more about this. Turns out it was a woman named Nellie McNamara who said big society women in Kenwood, and in fact every district in the South Side where the height of culture is supposed to exist, do not hesitate to use obscene, foul, vile, vulgar language over the phone at exchange girls when the lines are busy or something occurs to prevent the operators from giving them the numbers they ask for. In fact, I do not think I am going too far when I say they're the very worst offenders at our telephones. Now, this came to the news because she was pressing charges against a man who had sworn at her. She had just made up her mind, next person who swears at me, I'm pressing charges. She said that overall men aren't half so bad, even society dandies who have a reputation for profanity among us girls too, but they're the politest of gentlemen compared with these matrons and debutantes. She also noted they had to just take it. This was before star reviews too. Now that we have managers have gotten so much worse about this kind of thing, I think, now that it might be reflected in a star review. They're so obsessed with those. Average user ratings are the worst thing that ever happened to culture, I swear. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen. But anyway, take this, editor who told me a girl wouldn't use that word in a joke back in 2010. I'm not just still bitter. All right. So, we're going to be sharing my screen here on Google Chrome, and we are going to pop into Google Maps. Let me see how much I can make this smaller so I can see everything at once. Not bad, not bad. Google Maps. I know that Dickens is interred at Westminster Abbey. And I have actually been there, but I didn't look up his grave while I was there. It was about 20 years ago. I hadn't read any Dickens yet. So here's what we're going to do. We find it on the map. We go into Street Views. And from here, we can just walk around and take a look at it. There it is, Westminster Abbey. This is the sanctuary, according to the little thing in the end. Can move this up just slightly, get it all better angled. And we'll just kind of walk around here. It takes it a second to load to clear up the pictures. So that may be kind of an issue today. We'll go around the block here. Just taking in all these sights. I'm dressed for it today. I'm dressed in one of my Get Back outfits. Both George and Paul wore this kind of outfit. Hey, look, kids. Big Ben, Parliament. See if I can find an entrance to get into here. I'm not sure that we can. I know you can do a Google walk around in here. I did test that. I just got to figure out how exactly do you get in. Maybe I just have to go. Yeah, it's not letting me turn now. What's this? Westminster Hall. Well, that's not what I was looking for. let's go back to the map. Maybe if I just pop in regular like. Now, where did it go? All right, worldwide FindaGrave. Now this actually looks about right where I started here. So we'll spin around, let it load. We'll take our time a little bit just to kind of take in the sights here. There's graves everywhere at Westminster Abbey. Just like everywhere. You sit down on what you think is a bench, like this bench right over here. Yeah, that's probably somebody's coffin. Know how close we can get to it to see. The trouble is it just takes so long to load here. Shrine of St. Edward the Confessor. Yeah, so that's a grave right up there. Smaller one right there. That's probably like Lord Autumnbottom's coffin or something. I'll move over to here, see what this is. Gonna find our way to Poet's Corner, I believe. Pretty. I don't know who this guy is either. Let's go on the floor. Let's see how well we can see the ground here. Here we can see a field marshal under the floor. This is William Pulteney of Bath. Let's go back this way. I think we were in the right place before. I did come here about 20 years ago. I was still deep in my this is part of how I got over my cemetery phobia. In fact, I used to be scared to death going into cemeteries. But then we took a trip to England, and like, this is the very dust and bones of Queen Elizabeth. No stupid phobia is gonna stop me from enjoying this. And I was kind of creeped out walking around in it. You know, you try to sit down on that, like, Dad, get off the Earl of Oxford's coffin. Check out the lion right there underneath me there, too. Ooh. That's a creepy little booger. Ugly little spud, isn't he? Let's see, where are we here? Poet's Corner is at the Great Crossing in the Nave. Are we by that? I don't know. We're at the grave of Hugh Elliot. Who are these dudes? These don't appear to be poet types. All these statues, at least they're all decently covered. Nobody's like letting it all hang out in their statues here. The nave. I did learn a bit about what naves and stuff are long ago. Are these poets? These dudes look pretty poetic. No, they don't. Are we back where we started? Did I just go back and around in a circle? Yeah, I just went around in a circle there. Somebody said to the right. If I go down through here. Or jump over those chairs back there. That sounds right, too. I just got to get to the other side of them. Like crossing the road. Yeah, now we're in the choir. Back up through here. All right, so the other side of these chairs seems promising to people. That's where we were before. Let's just take a second to take this in. Plus a 1950s diner style floor right here. All right, let's get to the other side of these chairs. No, that's not where I told you to go. Where's it taking me now? Sometimes it just doesn't go where I say. Yeah, over here. Face the chairs. Through the chairs. No, not like that. It does not want to let me go that direction through these chairs. Maybe I have to go around the long way. Oh dear, the long way. At least now some of the pictures are preloaded. So we'll go around to get to there. Or we'll try to anyway. Hey, Google guy, move. No, just among some stained glass. This isn't where I would have put the poets. Let's see. If I were burying poets, where would I go? Probably not here. Yeah, I don't think... I haven't beat the mini boss of this level before I can go on. The mini boss being like Oliver Cromwell or something. Okay, we've been down this hall. I think we have. We need to get over to this side. Oh. We are standing in the choir with a queue. Doors lead on either direction. A door is locked and marked private. Another door leads to an altar. Next to other private doors are lists of people who probably gave a lot of money to this space. Now we are in the choir. We are approaching a narthex. We have already seen this place. I think, are we on the right side of them now? No, this is the place we've already seen. Now we are here. Now here. I just can't get the arrow to do what I want it to do here. But I think we got to get to the other side. We might have to like pop in on a different location within the map. Let's try that. Let's try here. Oh, now we're outside. Well, that's not right. Okay, this is the middle one. Also definitely not it. Let's just zoom in. Okay, yeah, there's these photo stops all over here. So does somebody remember, like, where, like, geographically we're talking? Someone said, like, north, I think. Let's pop in here. That's north. Is this where we were before, or is this something new? Oh, there's some nudity. I knew we had to get to that sooner or later. Henry Grattan. I don't recognize him as a poet. I think we are on the other side of the chairs from here now. No, that's that same dude again. Let's see. Let's try if we go over this one. Outdoors. So we are looking for Charles Dickens. Johnson's sculpture on the wall behind his burial site. Shrine of St. Edward the Confessor. We already saw that part. What if we go, say... No. Ooh, if I let it hover, it shows me some of what I'm seeing here. I don't know what this is, but it looks neat, so we're going to hop in. Oh, Kristen, these guys will never get off of their pedestals. Wow, this dude looks comfortable. It is Edward George Earl Lytton Bulwer Lytton. That may be another guy who just happens to be around here. Huh. This looks like the guy you steal the sword from when you want to slay the dragon at the end of this. This is how we beat the mini-boss. Well, this is quite a space. Let's leave it. You're in one of the side chapels. We need to be back in the main area. Okay. Back in the main area. Let's see, we were off here. Maybe if I even try Poet's Corner. Okay. There we go. Poet's Corner will be right around in here. Plop. There's William Dalrymple. This doesn't look like a corner either. More sleeping dudes. But we're off to the side of those chairs now. Let this load. Sorry, it's so slow to load. I did not expect it to be this slow to load. Okay. Who is this? So this guy looks comfy. Not a clear enough shot to really show us who we're looking at here. Be able to read up. But at least he looks comfortable. I'm on the correct side of the abbey. Go toward the main altar. I think that's this away. And look right. Well, let me go right. We shall have to pop back out. You can only walk around so much at once. Okay. Kind of looking at the, if I were to go right from there. This is right about where we were, but is it letting me move? Let's try here. Well, this is going to be pretty good anyway when it loads. Oh, we are right at the altar here, I think. Or an altar. Surrounded by some wonderful mosaic work on the floor and some more sleeping statues. Is this the right or wrong side of those chairs? Yeah, come on. Other side of the chairs. Come on. Let me go. Let me go. Ah. Just trying to look from the previews and see what looks right. I know this can be done. Are these dudes again? Yeah, those are those dudes again. So maybe if I go down here. That's outdoors, isn't it? Yep. Okay. Try. That's going to lead to a door. This looks new. No, we have been here before. We can just follow some signs. It says Poet's Corner's right there, but I don't know how close that really is. Yeah, we've seen these sleepers before. Okay, well this looks new. This looks kind of like the attic or something. Oh, we're on top of that staircase that we saw earlier in the hall. Can we jump down? I don't know if we can jump down. All these little mini chapels surrounded by coffins, sarcophagi. Let's see. I know that there's a Shakespeare statue. Let's try that. Even though he's not actually buried there or anything. Right there. Let's try that. Okay, that just moved the Poet's Corner dot right there a little bit. So, Well, I'm kind of frozen here, but once I'm unfrozen, seen it, outdoors, wrong spot. Now, when I tried this out earlier, I landed right at Poet's Corner, so I know that it's around here. I know this is plausible. It can be done. I didn't find the Dickens grave, but I knew I was in the right place. Let's try here. Another dude reclining. Welcome to Westminster Abbey. We're by the door, I guess. And we keep ending up with these dudes. We need to get to the other side of these chairs. And it just isn't letting me go. That's right, Ben Jonson grave. Ben Johnson's in there, right? Yeah. I feel like we gotta walk through to this space. That's outside. That is probably where we were a minute ago, I think. We need busts more than full body statues, I think. I had a lot of neat stuff walking around earlier that I can't find now. But I know it must be here someplace. Just hang out there a sec. Let's back up. Are they by the gift shop? Those sleeping dudes again. Mostly exteriors. Look, I know we can do this. I know I've been there before. Let's pop in at random. Oh, this is new. Poet's Corner is not by the gift shop. We are in a circular room with some people who are missing their legs. Everybody, let's give it up for Horatio, the half a boy, right here. And this dude who's explaining, well, no woman can truly love a man who listens to Phil Collins. So this is a chapter house and Pick's chamber. That's not what we were heading for. I feel like I'm getting more luck just randomly popping into stuff. Oh, I believe I know what this is. Yeah, this is Queen Elizabeth. That's kind of an interesting grave to stumble upon right here. Just let that load for a second. South Transept of Poets' Corner. Thanks, Stephen. We just got to find how to get into Poets' Corner, which isn't necessarily a logic thing. Thanks for popping in, Liz. Ooh, it's letting me go all the way down this staircase here. No, I didn't mean to go there. I want to go down the stairs. Okay, where does this take us? Dark column with names on it. So everybody just joining us, we are at Westminster Abbey, looking for the grave of Charles Dickens, which is kind of hard to do by just using Google Street Views, as we're doing for finding a grave from home today, since it's like 2 below outside. And I wasn't sure the cemeteries would even be open today. Okay, let me see if I can get my bearings here. Like we've been in here before. Interesting that it's letting me walk around here a little bit more. Devoted servant of Queen Victoria. Huh. Now, what did he write? Okay. And I believe we seem to have hit the end of where this route will take us. Pop in again, some other random locale. Oh, now we're outside. That's no good. Okay, does this look new? Not really. We saw that guy before, but we didn't get around here very far. I don't think. There's a bust. And here's Henry V. Huh. Once more unto the breach, dear friends. All right, well, we will still be doing this, and he who finds with me today shall be my brother, be he ne'er so vile. And those not here will hold their manhood cheap when any speaks who finds with us upon FindaGrave Friday. Now, where I drop the thing, it doesn't really seem to have much of an impact on where we go within the chapel, which kind of makes this a trick. This space doesn't look too promising to me. Plenty to see, but not what we're looking for, I'm pretty sure. Dame Sybil Thorndike and Lewis Casson. Elizabeth and Judith, daughters of somebody. Oh, look at this dude. How close in can I get to this guy? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Quaker Oats guys, show those abs. Robert Blake, Admiral. See, this looks kind of more like what we were looking for, I think. These guys at least don't seem royal. Okay, back to the chairs. Can we get to this side of the chairs from here? Adam Fox. I'm pretty sure that's where we need to go, is back in the background there. Now, on the floor behind those chairs is what I'm pretty sure we need to get to. Trouble is, how do we get back? It's not Google search. The Google Street Views is just not letting me get behind those chairs in front of those columns. I can see where we need to go frequently, but the drops just aren't getting me there. I think we've been to that space before. That's outdoors. That's outdoors. I don't think this is right, but it looks kind of cool. Fred Bridge, James Turtle, the organist, Enoch Hawkins. Well, these ones we can at least read really well, so that's kind of cool. We're in the cloisters. Osborne Harold Peasgood. There's a British name if I ever heard one. Oh yeah, finding the actual space where it is not that tricky in and of itself. Getting down here. Let's see, who else is around there? I think C.S. Lewis. And I think there's just maybe a marker for him. Let's see. Chaucer grave. Chaucer tomb. And we're back here again. This thing, I know it can be done. I've been here. Looking for Chaucer is good. Yeah, Chaucer. Try under that. Now we can scroll through this. That might make it easier on me. I didn't know they did a whole light show here. Like Art on the Mart, but at the Abbey. I feel like they're all coming from striking plays of photography. So let's try this. What if we just went to here? Can I search this? Kind of doesn't look like it. Kind of hard to scan it through 251,000 photos that have been taken here. Jenny Lind is here? That's neat. We gotta find this stuff. Not like this. So just dropping in on the map in the right space doesn't really seem to be doing it for us here. Okay, who's this? Oh, here's my throne. Another guy showing his nips. Honored memory of Franklin Delano Roosevelt. Okay. Busts over in there. At least we're in places we haven't seen before. There's the exit. So we're probably near the gift shop. Is it the same set of chairs we keep bouncing around? Or a different set of chairs? Oh, here's Dr. Livingstone, I presume. You only get so many chances to say that seriously. Dr. Livingstone, I presume. Okay, this is a side I don't think we've seen much of yet. Thing is, we're going to get like right by it, and it won't quite let me move where I need to be. That's what's going to happen, you know. You know what's going to happen. Oh, thanks so many of you who sent donations last night. That was really great to see. I haven't even had a chance to go through them all yet. Yeah, I feel like we're in about the right place here. And yet, we can't quite get where we need to go. Story of my life, this one. All right, where's this? This has got to be it. Okay, all right. We have just dropped in on what is clearly Poet's Corner. There's Edward Lear, the nonsense alphabet, which my parents would not play in the car. A was once an apple pie, a nice insidey apple pie. Ugh, I don't blame them. Alfred Lord Tennyson, Ted Hughes, Robert Browning, Gerard Hopkins, John Mansfield, W.H. Auden, Dylan Thomas. We are not going gentle into that good night, everybody. Lord Byron. Shelley and Keats are out in the streets, and even Lord Byron is leaving for Greece. Beware Lewis Carroll, my son, those frumious claws that smat. George Eliot. Okay, we ain't straying far from here. And Chaucer. I try not to put too much stock into who Ancestry.com says that you're related to, but yeah, this is my 18th great-grandfather right here. Assuming 18 generations were telling the truth about who the father was, etc. Okay. We're not going to stray far from here. All right, other side of the chairs. Face the graves and go straight. Elizabeth Halen. Thomas Babington. Edward Whittenhall. Now, these people I do not recognize, name-wise. There's a statue of Shakespeare who is not actually here. People are saying I need to do a 180 from here. He's in this joint someplace. By the chairs. Okay. How close in can I get here? Next to Thomas Babington. That's helpful. Here's Thomas Babington. Right here. What does that say? Alois. Ah, I see it. He's right here. I don't know how close it'll let me get. As expected, it's not letting me get quite up there. But we can see, right next to Kipling, who wrote poetry not unlike something your gym teacher might write. When the woman come out to carve up what remains, roll to your rifle and blow out your brains and go to your God like a soldier. All this be a man, my son business. Where's Jenny Lind? Where's the bust of Jenny Lind? I don't know if we'll be able to see that too well. There's Wild Bill Shakespeare. Just a monument for the tourists. Jenny Lind appeared in Chicago at the old Republican Wigwam building. Is that Jenny? Can only zoom in so much over here. Well, you know, since we found that, she's on the wall to the right. So she's one of these, I'm sure. It won't let me zoom in much more than this to see who's who. Oh, is that her? in profile. Turn right. There are many busts on the wall here. Of course, I see the comments about 20 seconds after they come in. At my 2. Oh, is that her? That looks like a musician. Yeah, above the 2 busts that are together. All right, Jenny. Well, since we're already here, there was another one that I staked out earlier. St. Paul's or St. Peter's? Oh. Check this out. The Eleanor Rigby grave is down here. John Rigby, also Eleanor. This is a churchyard where Paul McCartney used to play as a kid, though he swears he didn't remember there being that grave there. It must have just been like buried in the back of his memory. We'll pop into this churchyard. This place looks pretty cool. Come on, load up. This place, we need to have a... I think they got the money. They don't need us to be doing the weeding around here. Come on, this is a tourist site even. And they've let it look like this. You can see this right from the road too. And you just walk by and it looks like this. Cloudsley Chevelle? Cool. Yeah, Eleanor Rigby is in here. That's neat to see. Let's can also go to Highgate, see all of our best mates. Highgate Cemetery, reputedly haunted churchyard. There's Karl Marx. I tried to get in this earlier. There was this dude standing in front of it who was only like half a guy. Nifty. So I had picked these out to go to in case Charles Dickens was too easy to find. That's about what I know. Let's see, what else? There was another one I was going to look up in here. What was it? You can also get into Bun Hill graves, too. What else can you see? Anything? Bun Hill, which is actually short for Bone Hill, of course. Ooh, Oscar Wilde and Edith Piaf. You know who else is there? Is Jim Morrison. That'd be Père Lachaise. Why don't we pop in over there? Hey, while we're moving. Nice view of people just hanging out here in the Bone Hill. They sure do like these sleeping people graves. See how much we can walk around in Père Lachaise, in fact. Yeah, Honoré Balzac, Oscar Wilde. Hey, somebody doesn't know about portrait versus landscape mode. These are a lot of bumper stickers, more than you usually see at a cemetery. I guess they don't let you get too close to Jim anymore. Where's the grave of the dude where everyone rubs his groin area? I don't know, but that seems like what a way to go. All these half people, where do they all come from? Let's see, there's another view of the same over here. Hey, let's just go see Oscar while we're here. Zum Oscar Wilde. Oh yeah, there it is. That's quite reflective. You can just kind of read through it that it says Oscar Wilde there. I bet there's a better shot of this. Must have been hot this day. Wild is on my... All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was an interesting way to do Find a Grave Friday today. So, yeah, Jordana, can you email me that one? We'll find that. We'll pick that out for another day. This was a fun way to do this. We will definitely be doing this again sometime. I've had a great time hanging out with you guys, and finding Charles Dickens is a capper to last night's virtual time travel pub crawl drink like the Dickens. I had been there before, but it's been a long time, and also knowing exactly where something is doesn't necessarily help you on finding this kind of stuff in here. So, all right, well, thanks a lot for joining me on this cold Find a Grave Friday, working from home. First time we've tried this, but I don't think it'll be the last. You know, it does get hard to find graves out in the snow this time of year. So thanks for joining me, everybody. Thanks again to everybody who sent in donations last night. That has been incredible. I love it when you guys send me end of the year bonuses. What can I say? So, all right, so coming to you live from Mysterious Chicago headquarters in Chicago, Illinois. I'm Adam from Mysterious Chicago Tours, taking the Fool Killer across the ocean right now to find some other graves. We found all kinds of cool stuff. We found Dr. Livingstone. We bumped into Queen Elizabeth. That's the kind of thing that'll happen around here on Mysterious Chicago. Thanks for joining me. I'm Adam from Mysterious Chicago Tours, telling everybody to stay safe and stay strong, and of course, stay warm but you shouldn't have any trouble now staying spooky. Have a great day.